Metal Drops, your daily dose of information. Everything that goes on behind the scenes of heavy metal. Here at Resistência Rock Web Radio.
Guitarist Marzi Montazeri has left thrash metal pioneers Exhorder. The Houston-based musician, who joined Exhorder in 2017, shared the news of his exit in a social media post earlier today. He wrote, "With all my love to the boys in Exhorder, I had decided to no longer be a part of it." In the 1990s, Marzi hooked up with Superjoint Ritual, with Pantera singer Philip Anselmo as lead vocalist, and appeared on the band's first two demos. By March of 2010, Marzi rejoined forces with Anselmo to work on what became Philip's first solo project since Pantera, Philip H. Anselmo N. The Illegal S. Marzi recorded the Illegal S debut album, Walk Through Exits Only, and toured with the band before exiting the group in November 2015. 2 years later, Marzi joined Exhorder, which released its first album in 27 years, More in the Southern Skies, in September 2019 via Nuclear Blast Records. Vocalist Kyle Thomas is now the sole remaining founding member of Exhorder, which released its debut album, Slaughter in the Vatican, way back in 1990. Exhorder, which is cited by many as the originator of the riff heavy power groove approach popularized by Pantera, recently completed a U.S. headlining tour during which it performed Slaughter in the Vatican in its entirety, with Blabbermouth.net website information. Former Iron Maiden singer Paul Di'Anno, who has been receiving lymphatic drainage treatments in Zagreb, Croatia in preparation for his upcoming knee surgery, spoke to the Josh Jedin podcast about his health condition, relationship with the fans, depression, and how it affected his songwriting process. He also discussed his time in Iron Maiden, Battlezone and Archaic TSFKS, and his upcoming free concert in Zagreb, which will take place one day before Iron Maiden's show in Croatia in May. Speaking about his health, Di'Anno said, as transcribed by Blabbermouth, NET that he is doing better, but noted that he's still a lot of work to do, a lot of physio and stuff like that. Paul went on to blast the UK's free at the point of use National Health Service, NHS, saying, "Fucking NHS sucks. I was a defender of them big time. But the nurses are awesome and all the workers. It's the fucking bureaucracy bullshit, the management and the people who run the NHS are just total assholes. But the poor heroes, the nurses and the staff, they are great. But their hands are tied, so they didn't know what to do. They just dumped me." Di'Anno, who will turn 64 in May, outlined some of the recent health issues he has battled that have kept him from performing for 7 years, with Blabbermouth.net website information. Norwegian metal titans Abbath have announced a brand new co-headlining tour with Swedish black metal outfit Watain. The Chariots of Fire trek will kick off on September 15 at the Elysée Montmartre in Paris, France, and will wreak havoc in 13 more countries before a final curtain on October 9 at the Vanha venue in Helsinki, Finland. Special guests will be Tribulation and Bölzer during all shows. Tickets will be on sale starting Wednesday, February 16 at 10:00 CET. Abbath recently released the title track of its new album, Dread Reaver, which will arrive on March 25 via Season of Mist. The cover artwork for the LP was created by Bjorn Stein Bjorvik and the photos were taken by Francisco Munoz. 2 years in the making, Abbath's third full length is the culmination of everything before it, a fusion of debut Abbath 2016 and follow-up Outrider 2019. The aptly titled Dread Reaver extends its fantastical fangs outward and drives its cloven hooves onward. Indeed, there's nothing like an Abbath record. This is the darkest metal for epic journeys and ancient battles, comprised of 8 riveting tracks and a red-hot cover of Metallica's Trapped Under Ice. Dread Reaver shows Abbath triumphing over all trials and tribulations, riding hard into merciless glory as the one and only Lemmy of black metal. Earlier in the month, Watain unleashed The Howling, the first single from its upcoming new studio album, The Agony and Ecstasy of Watain, which will be released on April 29 via Nuclear Blast. The Howling sets the tone for what will be offered on the band's 7th full length, an unsettling blackened voyage in 10 chapters that is as inexorably vicious as it is enticing. With Blabbermouth.net website information, this Metal Drops issue stay here. Stay in touch for more heavy metal news at any time, here on yours Hazy's Temsi Rock Web Radio.
You just heard Metal Drops, your daily dose of information. Back at a time on the Resistência Rock Web Radio schedule.